guys, it's May. I'm back today to show you what I'm releasing in the shop. I know it's a little later than what I had said, but I've got a reason. So let me go ahead and show you the goodies that are coming into the shop today. Okay, so like I said, I have designed some custom labels in all the planner options that I offer. And I had said I was going to do them in pastel, brights, and earthy tones. Well, it seemed a little boring. So as you can see, I got me a little stack going on. First thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about what planner options that you can get the labels in. You're going to get them in the A5 Me layout, the A5 weekly for, the A5 Me for the plum, okay? The A5 weekly for the plum paper for the May vertical columns and hourly columns, okay? Then you'll be able to get them in the A5 plum vertical priorities, and then the A5 quad. Okay, in the 7x9 planners, you'll be able to get them in the standard weekly, which is 1.5 sizing. So that'll work in all your Erin Condrens and most other planners. You'll be able to get them in the 7x9 plum weekly, which is the vertical and hourly columns and the May layout, and as well as the plum 7x9 vertical priorities. Then in the large plum paper, you'll be able to get them for the hourly, daily, and for the vertical priorities. And you'll also be able to get them for the classic vertical happy planner. And then we get into the B6 Common, which is what I'm going to show you. You'll be able to get them in the B6 Common planner, the vertical columns. You'll be able to get them in the Hobonichi Cousin and in the Hobonichi Weeks. Okay, and then we also have brush strokes. So let me show you what I did. Okay, so we'll go sheet by sheet here. So this is what the, let me see if I can get any closer. That's as close as I can get, guys. And this is true to the colors that you'll receive. This wasn't print best quality, which is what I do for stickers. This is just Xerox paper. So this is just a rough print, but you can see that the colors are still very vibrant for pastels. So you get a total of 32 labels. There'll be double line height and single line height, and you'll get 2 of each color on the pastels, brights and earthy, okay, and the rest of them kind of change. So here is the pastel colors. Then here are the brights, and I'm showing you in the B6 Common vertical columns, okay? So like I said, you'll get 16 of the double line and 16 of the single line height, okay? And they're perfectly sized for the planner option you choose. And then these would be the earthy tones, okay? Just really pretty, very, very earthy look. I like it. Okay, so then you have this colorway where you will get 4 of the double line heights and 4 of the single lines. I was using this as my custom because I'm going to allow everyone in a separate listing. Okay, so everything I'm about to show you will be in one listing. In the drop-down menu, you'll choose pastels, candy, bright, for whatever the name of the color palette is, okay, that I'm about to show you. Then in another listing, you can do a custom. And this is actually the photo for the custom, because this is what I was doing. I did the pastel, the earthy, and the brights. And then I designed this with just these 4 colors, you know, to show you, like, if you chose from the list of 1 through 36 colors, you know, it would look like this on the sheet when you were done. You know, 4 of each color for each line height. And then the more I looked at these colors, I was like, God, they look like candy pop. Kind of like the Papermate Flare colors. And I was like, why don't I just offer some color palettes to just go ahead and do this? So I designed this morning 9 color palettes. Okay, and you'll also have an option to choose 1 color, and I'll ombre it for you. I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the color palette number 4 option, which is Candy. Then we have Morning Sunshine. I think it's super pretty with like some yellows and peaches and corals. On my viewfinder, it's showing that these 2 colors are kind of the same, but really in actuality, they're very different. You can see this one has more like a brown rose color to it, and this one's more of a coral peach. It's super, super pretty. Okay, so then we have Caribbean Waves. Just makes me think of like all them Caribbean waters, you know, the different blues. Okay, and then this one is Pajama Party. So you have some like lavender. Well, this is more like lavender. This is like, that's lavender. What is this? Like a light purpley fuchsia? I don't know. 2 pretty blues and 2 pretty purples. I don't know if my viewfinder is showing it justice or not. It doesn't look like it. This one is called Rejuvenate. This just reminds me of like the wellness planner colors. I don't know. Okay, so then we have rose petals. Ooh, I just think that's super pretty with the dusty rose, the fuchsia, the light pink, and then the kind of like sage green. Then we have my favorite flower, which is a thistle. So you have the really light, kind of like a heather blue, the lighter purple and the darker purple, and then the green. Then we have what I call skinny dipping. This is good for those who like the neutral colors. Really, really pretty. Then we have pistachio chai. So you've got like a sage and a pistachio color, and then like a neutral tan color and a darker brown. And then this would be the custom listing. So this one's going to be separate from all these colorways that I just showed you, okay? These colorways, there'll be 12 of them, and they will be in one listing. And then in another listing for the same, planner, will be where you can pick 4 colors that you want, and I'll design you a sheet of labels for the 4 colors that you like. And then in another listing will be the custom for the ombre. So you pick out one color, and it will ombre it down. Okay, so the ombre goes like this, and then back up, and then dark to light. Okay, all right. So also I'm doing brush strokes in the same colorways. Also, you can pick 4, and you can do an ombre. Okay, so brush strokes. So again, it'll be in all the plum paper options: the standard weekly, the classic happy planner, the weeks, the hobo cousin, and the B6 common. Those are the planner options I do. So once we get the brush strokes. Now, the brush strokes are at 1.5. They're standard size. The reason all this came about is because I've been getting a lot of questions from people who don't like sticker kits. They like to color code. So I'm hoping that these labels and the brush strokes will help you out. If you are looking for more items that I already offer in the shop, like let's say circle dots or the individual circles for like checklists, the wonky arrows and the circle dots, headers, anything like that. If you're looking for them in the same colorways or the custom options to be able to set up your planner for color coding, just let me know. So give me a little bit of time, guys, because like I said, I had all 3 colors done for all the color options, and now I'm going back and adding some more. I just thought it was kind of boring at first with just the 3 options, and I was like, this is much better. I like this idea. And hopefully it will help on a lot of those requests for some color coding items. So far we have the brush strokes and the labels coming today. And if you guys can think of anything else that I have, like in my add-ons or things like that, that you want turned into like 4 colors, for the colorways and then for the custom options, just let me know. So until I see you for another video, y'all have a nice day. Bye.